Hey everybody, it's just about 6 o'clock in Sassy Jacci time. I'm on a roll tonight. I have my computer here. I've been cutting up. I'm organized. I'm not running around for things tonight.
Jackie's watching.
So, it's 6 o'clock. Hi, Josh. So we're going to wait a few minutes and let, some people join our live. Good morning. It's not morning. So for anybody that's been looking at the website, Josh created the sassyjacki.com. Hey, Missy. I can't wait, bestie. A few more days. And we're going to have some fun. Look out for cameraman because he's in trouble. Hi, cuz. Nicole came to see us for Easter. So we got Nicole, we got Missy, we have Josh. Like, I'm talking to the computer, but I'm really talking to the phone, I promise. I'm just kind of seeing who's jumping on tonight. So once we get some people, we'll get started. And like I said, I'm ready to rock and roll. I've got things going on. And dinner's going to be ready in a flash. I told Bob I wasn't going to... Hi, Aunt Rose. I told Bob I wasn't going to say, hey, everybody, it's Sassy Jacki time, because he laughs at me. All in fun, of course. He thinks it's cute. He says I remind him of right, poor Bob, Missy. He says I remind him of... from Two Broke Girls, Sophie. He's like, she's just bold and bold. Yes. So that's me. So tonight, I know Josh is on, so I just want to share that Josh. Oh, I seen his hands, like the cameraman's hands. Missy, he's in big trouble. Josh has been working on my website. He put my first blog up, sassyjacki.com. When I did my blog the other day, it was actually a trip down memory lane. It's short, just like a 2-minute read, and I'll do another one. Hi, Aunt Rose. I'll do another one here probably tomorrow-ish, and they'll be short and relevant, but when I did that, it was definitely a walk down memory lane. So I hope you guys get a chance to go to sassyjacki.com. And again, Josh has been working hard on the website, and he's been uploading all my videos to that. So I'm going to get started tonight just to kind of show you guys what we're doing. So I'm going to do some sloppy joes, and here's my thing. This time of year, people are, running to sports, running to recitals, running to dance practice, running to school events, and life is crazy. Not that it's not crazy every day, but life is crazy. This is something you can either make on the stove like I'm going to do. You can do it in the morning and put it in your crock pot and set it and forget it. And then when you have leftovers, you can make American pizzas for grab and goes the next day. So we're going to do the sloppy joes, we're going to do the American pizzas, and Nikki said I had to have a what with, so I decided to make some JoJo's. And I actually have some JoJo's in the oven, but I'm going to do the JoJo's. We're going to start those first. So first off, for the JoJo's, I've already washed my potatoes, but listen, this is just an Idaho potato. I've already washed it. I don't peel them. And it's just an oven French fry. And I just throw them on my cookie sheet. And these are my JoJo's. But I do have some in the oven, so you don't have to wait. I've got my oven set to 450 degrees. And these are going to cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. Again, I've already got some in the oven, so you don't have to wait for this batch to come out. Listen, I'm getting pretty good at this timing thing. And all I do for my JoJo's is I take a little bit of oil. This is my canola oil. And whatever spices you like, I would put hot pepper on it, but Bob does not like hot pepper, so I do not. I just put some garlic, salt, and pepper. And just toss it around. And then I'll just put these in the oven like that. Let them cook on 450 for about 25 minutes. And you have instant JoJo's. Let me put a couple, a little bit of pepper. See, that's the one thing I did not get out was my pepper.
Tabby's watching.
Hi, Tabby. It's good to see you. So that's it. That's the JoJo's. They're going to go in the oven. And that's my oil. They're going to go in the oven, again, 450 degrees for about 25 minutes. You see, I've already got some in there. And they're cooking right along there, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Now I get to use my cast iron, because you guys know how much I love my cast iron skillet. So for my sloppy joes, I'm going to get the skillet going and getting heated. For my sloppy joes, I've got about 2 pounds of ground beef. I use the 80-20. I like the 80-20. It has more flavor. So I've got my ground beef. I've got half a cup of brown sugar. I've got 2 cloves of garlic, an onion, a red pepper, 2 cups of tomato sauce, about a tablespoon of 2 tablespoons of Montreal steak seasoning, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. I'm sorry, that's 1 tablespoon, and that's of the Montreal steak seasoning. So I'm going to let this heat up for a minute, and I'm going to put my hamburger in, and I'm going to get that started, and we're going to get it going. And this really doesn't take long at all to make the sloppy joes. We're going to get that all together. We've got the oven going with the JoJo's, and I just thought it would be a quick, easy go-to meal. And then once we get the sloppy joes done, we're going to put some on our buns that we cut in half. I made the big guy burgers yesterday. And not only did he have a hamburger, I made him a portobello blue cheese mushroom burger. So, he was very happy. And we have extra buns. So all we did is just, he cut the buns, and I'm going to put sloppy joe on that. I'm going to put a slice of cheese on top. I'm going to bake them in the oven, let them get a nice coating. Really, you just need the cheese to melt because everything's done. And the bread is, the bread will get toasty. Last thing I forgot to do, get my cheese out. So I was thinking, excuse me. Somebody asked me last night if I could come up with some low-carb recipes, and I talk about that. And Bob and I really don't generally eat a lot of carbs. But I was thinking about something I made, last summer probably. Last summer I made fried potatoes and onions, but instead of potatoes, I used radishes. And I'm here to tell you, Bob's like rolling his eyes, but it's a good eye roll. They were really, really good. You would not have known that you were not eating, hi Kristen, you would not have known that you were not eating fried potatoes and onions. And they were radishes. Actually, that was a tip from a friend. So I was with a customer today, and she said that her family is doing all keto friendly, and she said they made radish mashed potatoes, which made me remember that I made radish fried potatoes. So I think I'm going to, hi Lisa, good to see you. I think I'm going to try that on one of my episodes, and maybe coming up very soon, maybe next week, I'll do something with the radishes. And I'll do like the fried potatoes and onions. And my bestie Missy, she wants to make ricotta spinach balls. So that's something that's on the menu. Let's go get our hamburger in the pan and let's get the sloppy joe going. Listen, every week I get a little bit more organized with this. So the Sassy Jacci, my Facebook page, I'm at 398 followers. So we're 2 away from the 400. And I think we should do something for the, when we hit 500, I think we should have some type of something. The other thing is we talked about the cooking class. So the 6 people that are going to be at my cooking class, I picked a date. I want to say it's Monday, May 6th. I believe Monday is the 6th of May. I want to do the cooking class, and that way Tuesday we can talk about it on the show and see how it went and see what everybody thought of that. So Monday, May 6th, we're going to come up with a class. So I know that it's Kim and Sue and Missy and, we've got them written down. I don't have them written down with me. But look forward to seeing the ones that won from our last drawing, which was our YouTube drawing. And that's when we had 100 YouTube followers. So now we're working on the SassyJacci.com, we're working on YouTube, we're working on the Facebook here. There's going to be a time that this Facebook is going to have to transition and have its own actual site, because eventually you get too many people on, which is a good problem for me to have because I love all you guys. So eventually I'll have a business Facebook page of Sassy Jacci, and we'll transition and do the lives all on that. So hopefully I can get everybody transitioned over. So this is actually going to be, like I said, a very quick meal tonight. More of it's just kind of watching the hamburger cook, because once we put it together and throw it on buns, that's going to be quick. So I got to tell you guys, yesterday when I made the big guy his mushroom burger, mushroom blue cheese burger, when I made him that, hi cuz, when I made him that, I bought some corn on the cob at the store because it just looked good. I did corn on the cob in my Instapot. All I did was I added a cup of water, I put the trivet that came with the Instapot in it, and I turned it on for 4 minutes. And with the corn on the cob was perfect. It was steamed, it didn't soak in water. Oh my goodness, it was so good. So if you have your Instapot, 4 minutes, 1 cup of water. I did 5 ears of corn. You could probably, depending on the size of your Instapot, you can probably get up to 8 if you have the large one. 4 to 5 if you have the smaller version. Hi, Sue. Kristen, what didn't you know about?
Cooking classes, I think.
The cooking classes were when we did the YouTube contest. So we had a YouTube contest, and once we got 100 followers, we chose 6 names for a cooking class. Hi, Kim. Kim was one of them that won the cooking class. So we're going to set that up again. I believe it's Monday, May 6th. I have to look at that first Monday in May, but that's when we're going to do it. Because, again, I'll do one more class and one more show after that. And when I'm in Florida, I don't think the Sassy Jacci's going to happen. I think I'm taking a vacation. So, but I'm looking forward to the cooking class, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and I'm looking forward to Florida. I'm not going to lie. And Georgia. Stop in Georgia because it's Nikki's birthday. So we get to spend Nikki's birthday in Georgia with her. And then we're going to go to Florida.
We'll be cooking in Florida.
I will be cooking in Florida, just not the normal Tuesday night Sassy. Because we'll be at Josh's side on Tuesday and heading over to Kathy's side. So I may be en route during my cooking show. So, alright guys, so there's not a ton of grease in here, so I'm not even going to drain it. I'm just going to, it's just about all cooked up. Did I tell you guys I love my cast iron? So I'm going to start first. I've got my brown sugar and I've got my Montreal seasoning. I'm just going to mix that and just going to mix that together here. You know, if you can have more seasoning or less seasoning, depending on your taste. We're going to mix that in. Once we get this all mixed in, then we're going to mix in our peppers, our onions, and our garlic. So again, I've got 1 red pepper, I've got an onion, which I'm only going to use half of that because that's a lot of onion. And we like onion on top of our sloppy joe. And the garlic. So I'm going to let that cook for a couple of minutes. Excuse me. You know, there's something to be said.
Nikki's watching it, so is Kelly.
Hi, Nikki. Hi, Kelly. There's something to be said for using wooden spoons. You don't burn yourself. I'm getting to be the queen of that some days. So we're just going to let this cook for a couple minutes. And while we're letting this cook and let those peppers, onions, and garlic soften up, we're going to check on our first batch of JoJo's that we put in the oven. Because again, I didn't want you guys to be waiting for a half hour for the JoJo's to cook. So I've got the JoJo's in the oven, and let's see how they're doing.
Carmela.
Hi, Carmela. Oh guys, look at those. I'm gonna let those go a couple more minutes. So they've been in for about, I think we put them in at 10 to 6. And I've got the oven on 450. So we're gonna let that go about 5 more minutes. We're gonna let this go a couple minutes. Then we're gonna put our American pizzas in the oven. And yeah, we're in good shape. I hope everybody had a nice Easter. I'm sure you have a lot of leftovers. So I was thinking about what to do with the leftover ham, and I didn't, aside from ham and scalloped potatoes, I didn't really come up with anything. Cameraman, Bob, makes really good ham and cabbage. It's very hearty, and he makes ham and cabbage, which we enjoy and a lot of people enjoy with us. But the other thing is I use the ham bone, and I make a soup base, and I make minestrone soup. And if you haven't had minestrone soup, it's got greens and beans, and it's got chicken in it. It doesn't have meatballs. It has ham. It's almost a twist on wedding soup, but it's called minestrone soup, and it's amazing. So guys, these are starting to soften up a little bit. So I am going to go ahead. This is 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Mix that up. This is a 28-ounce can of tomatoes, but I actually have a cup of the sauce left. So if I need to add more sauce to it, I have it. But I've got 2 cups of tomato sauce. Again, I use the Cento. You know, I always use Cento. You mix that around. Then I'm going to add some tomato paste. And we're going to let this cook for a few minutes before I put it on my buns. Just want to get it mixed around. So I buy these tubes of tomato paste. So I need about 2 tablespoons. So I'm just going to squeeze 1, 2. There's about 2 tablespoons of the Cento tomato paste. I'm just going to stir that around. Turn this down just a little bit. It's bubbling good. And that's all there is to making this sloppy Joe. Now it's just a matter of time. Let it cook and let the flavors all get mixed in. So I'm going to go take the JoJo's out of the oven. I was going to say the refrigerator. I'm going to take the JoJo's out of the refrigerator. I'm going to take the JoJo's out of the oven because the first batch is about done. I just wanted to get them in so that you guys could see. I'm trying to learn the magic to television, you know, so the Food Network will pick me up and say, she's magical. I made these. We had Amber's wedding shower over here this past summer, and I had Aunt Rose, and she suggested Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe's was a good go-to for the wedding shower, and everybody enjoyed it. It's just one of those things. I mean, we're already at 18 minutes after. I've put JoJo's in the oven, and I made Sloppy Joe, and that's cooking on the stove.
Where'd you get the wine and grape pictures on your wall?
The wine and grape picture. Oh my goodness.
Chrissy Wilkes Stranger wants to know.
Hey Chrissy, I believe I got a lot of those at Kirkland's. Hi Amy. Hi Carmela. Hi Lori. Hi Sweet Pea. Hi Kelly. I believe I got a lot of that at Kirkland's. This one I got at the outdoor shop. The one on the wall over there. So I'm going to take this first batch out. Guys, they don't take, like I said, I have the oven on high, but they're nice and crispy. And there's instant JoJo potatoes.
And they're better than French fries.
They're very good, and they're very crispy and hot. You know me, I like hot. It's what I do.
That's why I'm here.
Camera guys being ornery, everybody. Let's see who else we got there. We got Amy, we got Chrissy, Lori. Hey Lori, here is a recipe. I'm going to have Bob zoom in on it so you can see it. I'm watching for the recipe. Did you season JoJo's? Carmela, I did. So let me tell you, what I did with the Sloppy Joes was I have Montreal steak seasoning and brown sugar. I mixed that up. And I also have red wine vinegar. I have Worcestershire sauce, then the tomato sauce, the tomato paste, and that was the seasoning. You can add or take away the Montreal. They have two different Montreals. They have a very spicy one that is hot, and then they have the normal Montreal steak seasoning. I bought the hot ones, and I added extra, but this is what I use, and that's what I season the Sloppy Joes with. It's looking good, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a couple American pizzas with it. Now, if I want to, like I said, I could add more seasoning. I added about a tablespoon of the Montreal. And I try and keep it. I'm a little bit of a spicier girl than Bob is a spicier guy, the cameraman. So I'm just going to do, it probably could cook a little more before I make the American pizzas, thicken it up. I think I'm going to put a little bit more tomato paste in it, just to give it a little bit of thickness. But it looks good. Oh, and it tastes perfect. So again, it's got a half a cup of brown sugar. It's got a tablespoon of Montreal, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of garlic, or 2 cloves of garlic, an onion, a red pepper, and the hamburger. And then 2 cups of tomato sauce. And 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. That's better. It's a little bit thicker. So for these American pizzas, so I'll make them and I'll cook them and I'll put them in the refrigerator. They heat up well. Even in the microwave they're good, but I like to heat them up in the toaster oven. They're good grab and goes. Like I said, if you're going out for a sporting event, a recital, dance, anything. It's a quick, easy dinner. So I'm going to cover that up, let that go. And we're going to put some cheese on these. Oh, this one needs more. I don't do light on anything. But it looks fantastic, guys. I'm going to turn one of my burners off and just put it on low. Yes, this looks fantastic. So, Bob is showing you the recipe again. Hi, JoJo! So I've got my American pizzas.
She wanted to see the JoJo recipe.
Oh, okay, cool. And I'm just going to put some cheese on them. Again, I just used leftover buns because last night I made Bob we had hamburger for dinner.
JoJo says cameraman ain't bad either.
And I made Bob a blue cheese portobello mushroom burger. So we had extra buns, and I thought, well, that's when I decided to make Sloppy Joes because I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. So I've already got my oven on 450. I'm just going to use this oven. And I'm going to put it right on the top there. And that won't take very long at all. That's going to take probably 5 minutes. I just want it to get crispy, and I want the cheese to get a little brown color on it because then it's good. Cameraman, just so y'all know, cameraman is stealing JoJo's. Hi, Steve. It's good to see you. So, anyway, guys, I am going to be doing some other videos this week. I hope all of you have seen my video cutting up the watermelon, the cantaloupe, and the pineapple. That was about a 15-minute video, and I literally had all the fruit cut up, and, you know, it was good to go. So, if you haven't seen that, check it out. That video is there, and it makes your life easy and quick. Cameraman's hungry. He's eating these. And then May 6th, I should check my phone calendar. I don't know where my phone's at. That's okay. May 6th, I believe, is going to be our first cooking class. And the first cooking class that we're going to do is going to be with the 6 people that won. Yes, Monday, May 6th. It's going to be with my 6 winners from the YouTube contest. So those 6, plan on May 6th. Mark your calendars.
JoJo to get over here.
And we'll have them. JoJo, you could come over and have some. I have plenty. I always have plenty. But May 6th will be our first cooking class. I'll be posting a menu, what we're going to be making. I'm looking forward to it. And from there, I'm going to start, we're going to start doing the cooking classes. We're going to get them off the ground. I'll figure out a night and we'll be consistent, like I'm consistent on Tuesday nights with Sassy Jacci. We'll be consistent with the cooking shows. So, but I'm looking forward to the first group that's going to be here with me. And you guys are going to be my test subjects. And we're going to figure out what works and what doesn't work. So that way, as the rest of you guys come to class, or that wants to come, then we have a good system down. So I'm going to recap on what I did tonight while the cameraman's eating the JoJo's. So we made some sloppy joes. Maybe they could be sloppy Jackies, right? And what I did was I cooked about 2 pounds of ground beef. If you don't eat red meat, my Nikki doesn't eat red meat very much anymore. She does a lot of ground chicken and a lot of ground turkey. You can do this exact same recipe and substitute the ground beef for the ground turkey or the ground chicken. And my buddy Bill that messaged me last night, he said his son Ed likes to cook. So he was going to tell me what Ed liked to cook, but I want to send a shout out to Ed. I talked to your dad last night and he told me how much you like to cook and enjoy it, so keep on cooking. All 3 of my boys love to cook. Anyway, so I cooked the ground beef, then I added in a half a cup of brown sugar and a tablespoon of Montreal steak seasoning. I mixed that together. I put that in. I added 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 cloves of garlic. Mixed all that in. Added my peppers and my onion, 1 pepper, 1 red pepper. I like the red peppers, it's a little sweeter. And then I added 2 cups of tomato sauce. And I probably used about 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. And that's it. I mean, it's just cooking now. It's just doing its thing. Again, you could do this in the morning in the crock pot. You could throw it all in the crock pot. Cook your ground beef the night before, even if you want. Throw it all in the crock pot and let it cook all day. You come home, you have your sloppy joes. Then I made the JoJo's. I just cut up some potatoes. And I drizzled some oil over them with some garlic, salt, and some pepper. Put them in the oven, and I think our last batch of JoJo's is almost done because I turned the oven up high, and that's how you get the nice crispy crispies. So it took about 20-25 minutes in a 450 degree oven. So I've got the JoJo's. So see, JoJo, there are plenty of, I'm excited to meet you too, Kim. I can't wait. There are plenty of, what was I going to say?
Plenty of JoJo's.
Yeah, there's plenty of JoJo's, JoJo. That is what I was going to say. And yeah, Nikki, I know you've been eating more meatless meat, no more ground turkey. Oh, okay. But nonetheless, if you eat ground chicken and not ground beef and you want to make this with ground chicken, ground turkey, you can do that.
Linda Rogers is watching.
Hi, Linda. So we're going to get, these are coming out of the oven here shortly. Yep, they're looking, I want the cheese to get brown. So watch what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to turn my oven off. I'm going to put it on broil. And then I'm going to stand close. Because it's very close and I just want the cheese to get, nice and brown and bubbly. Because that's when it's good.
Kim can't wait to meet you.
I can't wait to meet Kim either. I'm super excited. And maybe before the class, the 6 of us can like talk or something and we can figure out and we'll go over what we're going to make. Come up with something that just knocks everybody's socks off. And then we'll take some video clips, and I hope you all don't mind, but we'll post those video clips on the SassyJacci.com and on the Sassy Jacci page so that we can share the fun with everybody that's been watching. I was super excited today. We're at 398 followers on the Sassy Jacci Facebook page. We're up over, I think, 115 on YouTube. And SassyJacci.com, I'm not sure, Josh keeps track of that, but Josh is doing a really good job managing the website and uploading all the videos and the recipes. I will put the recipes up for this tonight. I'll type them up and send them over to Josh, so he'll have them on SassyJacci.com with the videos. And I mean, we're rocking, guys. I know that this is the time of year you guys need easy food, something easy to cook. And this, yes, I'm on my tippy toes. This is easy. It's quick. It's something that when you come home, you can throw together and have a good dinner and not even think about it. Everybody, mostly everybody likes Sloppy Joe. Not always everybody, but mostly everybody likes Sloppy Joe.
Smell.
Yeah, I'm going to take it out. One of the buns. We're going to get ready and we're going to take this baby out of the oven. I'm going to move this. And I need 2 pot holders. My paper's catching on fire. But my Sloppy Joes are, yeah, the paper caught on fire. It was too close. But that's okay, because you know what? The cheese is perfect. Like when it's got that little crusty on it, that's why I did the broiler. I could have let it go for 15 more minutes, but yeah, so that's it, guys. Again, yeah, my paper caught on fire, but other than that, you know, we had a good, successful night. Sassy Jacci loves it. Here, I'm going to open things. There's your Sassy Jacci laugh. So I'm going to put these.
Go up and turn on the house fan.
Huh? Hi, Carla. I'm catching my house on fire. I turned the broiler on. See what happens when you try and rush perfection. But look at those. Oh, so good. I always forget. You know what? When I put something in the broiler, I really should use foil. No, Steve, it wasn't your alarm. Nikki, make sure the firemen are hot and give them my number. I will send them to Georgia for you, Toots. But, yeah, again, guys, it was an easy night. It's 6:30. We've got JoJo's made. I put the second pan of JoJo's in the oven when we started. And they're just as crispy as the first one. So, probably 20 minutes. That's funny, JoJo. Come over and have some food. Patty, come on over and have some. I have plenty. The JoJo's took about 20 minutes, 450. 20 to 25 minutes in a 450 oven. The American pizzas, again, my paper caught on fire, but I'm telling you what, even though they're crispy like that, guys, that's how they're good. Here, see the bottom? I'm going to hold it up a little bit. They are amazing. And they heat up well. They're good grab and goes. And then we did our Sloppy Joe, which again was about 2 pounds of ground beef. I like my name mentioned all night tonight. JoJo, we're having good JoJo's. The cameraman can't stop eating them. She's in JoJo Joe. Sloppy Joe, the ground beef, brown sugar, Montreal steak seasoning, Worcestershire sauce, red wine vinegar, onions, peppers, garlic, tomato sauce, and tomato paste. Just let it cook, and the longer it cooks, obviously, the better the flavors get. So that's it. Anybody have any questions? Or hi, Mike. Oh, so yesterday, I do have to tell you this. Yesterday, I posted a picture on the Sassy Jacci page. You know, my family down in Florida, who I love so dearly on both sides of the state, teased me about the sun and the ocean and, you know, all that fun stuff that I absolutely, really, really love. But what they don't have that we have is about 330 garlic plants in the garden that are about yay big. So I sent a picture. I posted a picture yesterday on my Sassy Jacci page. And that's like my Italian perfume. I like to, when I do garlic, I could just like, it's perfume. So Mike, just for you, I just wanted to throw that in there, that my perfume is growing. Pretty soon it's going to be like this. So guys, that's pretty much it tonight. It was an easy night. I'm trying to, time-wise, Hi, JoJo and Paula from Hampton Woods Rehab. Paula, I hope you're doing better. I'm trying to make things a little shorter for you guys so you don't have to spend an hour. I appreciate the hour, trust me. And there are going to be times, where's my ocean, Mike? Where's my garlic? There are going to be times that I will take longer, but there's quick meals like this. I mean, literally, 20 minutes, you have JoJo's and Sloppy Joe. So I will post the recipes on Sassy, well, Josh will post the recipes on Sassy Jacci. Anybody have any questions for me?
Is there a cost for the cooking class?
Kim, the first one, no. You guys are invited, and we're going to work on all that together. You guys are my guests. I'm providing the food in the class, and you guys are my guests. I am going to do cooking classes for a fee. I'm just not sure what the fee will be yet. But again, you're going to be part of my group. You're going to be part of my... I'm looking for a word, and I can't think of what the word is, but you're going to be one of the ones that help me make that decision. So I'm going to provide... JoJo, my kitchen's not for sale. I will provide the food, though, for all of the cooking classes, so the fee will include the food, whatever we do. And Mike, I'm going to be down in Florida in just a couple of weeks. 3 weeks. 3.5 weeks in Florida. So be prepared. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on now. If anybody buys corn on the cob this week and you have an Instapot, 1 cup of water in your Instapot, 4 minutes, set it, and you're good. You have perfect corn on the cob. And that's about it. That's all I have. So tonight, Sloppy Joe's, American pizzas. Jacci's kitchen alarm went off because her paper caught on fire. And JoJo potatoes. Hey, Chef Ron. Is he home today, JoJo? Nikki, I can't wait either. Chef Ron might be off tonight. If anybody knows who Chef Ron is, he is the chef at the Phoenix up in Canfield. And he's a dear, dear friend. Him and JoJo are dear friends of mine. He's an amazing chef. And, go up to the Phoenix in Canfield and see him and Saki and Maria. They're great families, and I just love them all. So if you get a chance to go to the Phoenix, make sure, you ask for Chef Ron and Saki and tell them that Jacci and cameraman Bob says, hey, Mike, you will not see me with garlic.
I'll take a picture of you out there at the garden.
We're going to take a picture of the garlic again for you, Mike. Mike takes pictures of the beach for us. Hi, sister. My sister joined my live. I'm so excited for all of you guys. But guys, that's all I have tonight. So I'm glad that you guys all joined. Sassy Jacci's going to call it a night. And I love you all. And again, I appreciate so much that you guys watch me every week. And I will let you know what's coming next week. And we'll go from there. But watch for some videos throughout the week. I'm sure I'll come up with something that I can do. And on that, you guys, he says, hi, Mike. You guys all have a good night. And Sassy Jacci's going to call it. Love you guys, and thank you again.